When thou art above measure angry, bethink thee how momentary is man's life, meaning anger actually cannot afford to overwhelm us, overcome us, or overpower our behavior, character, composure, consistency, clarity, temperament, sovereignty, and other virtues that we have basically worked so hard and so much through basically decades of ambition, desire, want, effort for that development, growth, cultivation within ourselves as well as in our behaviors, actions, and external communications. We cannot afford to be overcome, overwhelmed, overpowered by any of our impulses under any circumstance and situations. So we should definitely try to live in control, moderation, balance, modesty, morality, and we should also always try to live by our virtues, means, principles, and essentially everything else that we think, say, do, and preach. We should also maintain, because if there is no alignment and harmony between our thinking, words, and actions, and if we're not able to do what we say and think, then everything else becomes meaningless, worthless, and aimless. And we fall apart in this process of disconnection, misalignment, and discord and disharmony, whatever you want to call it. And we also stop getting the kind of respect, admiration, love from the people that we used to. The others do not provide us with the respect, kindness, admiration we deserve or we used to get because of this obviously misalignment and disharmony between thought, word, action. So, whenever we're angry, we should ask ourselves as to how long we're going to live or how long we're going to be able to live based upon our circumstances, situations, conditions we've had, we have overcome, conquered, and that we're still struggling, suffering from. And then only we'll realize that anger is empty, futile, worthless, anyways, and is not going to contribute to our growth. It does not contribute to our composure or to our development in any significant way, shape, or form. And that's why it's always better for all of us and in our best interest to be able to be in control of ourselves. And we're in control of ourselves, we cannot be controlled by the others or by anything that's essentially external, outside of our control, desire, and will and ambition. But when we're not in control of ourselves as well as our impulses, drives, talents, abilities, knowledge, intelligence, and other virtues, then we're going to be controlled, manipulated, led, directed by other unwanted, undesirable, malicious entities, authorities, arbitrary people, unhealthy people in one way or another. But we don't want that to happen. We want to be controlled by ourselves. We want us to be governing, controlling